breaking. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel hell right now. You are the place, my only hope. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day. We spark like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the soul that we're together. Can you feel my heartbeat? So take my hand, turn them to mine. Don't cry back and let it be. You give me strength and give me faith. To take the darkness, let's fly, yeah, I'll live up. Sparks just like Hibana. Light up like Hibana.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Saar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already! I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
For me? Why?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you?
Can you take it? Take this!
Get on together.
Fall.
The water here, let me help. Magic is
It's
there.
over!
First aid. I'm here.
Win!
On your position.
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord? Get on in there with the others.
Skin
Let's
jaw.
go. Let astral energy forward that
Over?
Forgive me.
It's my fault.
We bring her back from death to bed. Stockpile. Resuscitation. Raging storm. All right. It's just time.
In a bind?
Here.
Here, let me help.
You're mine!
You take it?
Fall.
Can't move!
Flame of fury.
Resonate with the earth.
Glacial spear. Piercing. back from death. I'll bring you back from death. Sleep now. I'll be safe.
Can you take it?
I'll bring you back from death's
Benediction
abyss.
lies.
Chinese supernova. Resuscitation.
Being interrupted.
You're mine.
You'll pay for that!
Dragon
Swarm!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Severing wind! No! Can't end here!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Entertain me.
I've used too much.
Magna Ray!
Can you take anything? Benediction light.
Lightning Blaze! Here's evil! Freeze Lancer! Raging Cascade!
Can you take it?
Flame!
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time. Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine, really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Dahnan astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Niez, the capital of Mahag Saar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest. Hey.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain. But you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Saar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Dahnans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Dahnan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris... Do you think it could be the work of Renan Astral Arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shion has got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Look, Hootle! One of your buddies! Woo!
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Dahnan leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix. Not this way, I guess.
So you're Alphen, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's because you and your little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I get the feeling Deadeye's signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Dahnans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niez, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Dahnans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shionne. It's just... What I mean to say is... When you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him, too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zeugle. Plus, Niez is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell!
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Viscent once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Dahnans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed. Music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Not this way, I guess. What's wrong? All right.
What the?
Hmm?
Hey.
Yeah!
Good.
All right!
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could... use our help.
Oh, yeah? How's this? Great!
Yes. Hey.
Good.
Really? What? Yes!
All right. Right.
Really?
What?
Huh?
All right.
Yes!
Over there!
Huh? Yes!
Huh.
I'll...
By the by, Shion, if you don't mind my ask... Would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure, as long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me... be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away.
Hey, what's the smoke? Is it an enemy attack?
Seriously, it's making my eyes and throat burn. What the hell is going on?
It's probably some sort of gas. Try not to breathe it in as much as you can manage.
Gas? Those cowards!
Isn't this just cooking smoke?
What kind of food makes your throat burn so bad just from the smoke?
I believe Alphen is...
They're trying to gas Alphen?
What? Those sick bastards! I won't let them get away with this!
Calm yourselves and listen. I was simply trying to say that Alphen is the one cooking.
Oh?
Maybe I should throw in some more spices, just for that extra kick. Yeah, that'll help. Think I'll turn up the heat while I'm at it, too. Oh, crap. The spice is burned. Well, at least the meat's coming along nicely. All right. Now I just flip it over, and then...
Hey, Alphen? What are you doing over there?
Oh, Shion. Perfect timing. I actually just finished roasting up a chicken. Call everybody over so we can eat together. I used a ton of spices, so it's got a good punch to it. Might have overcooked it a little, but it should still taste good.
I'm starting to understand why your food always tastes so damn spicy now.
Hasn't anyone told him that it is actually possible to have too much of a good thing?
If that's the taste he truly wants, far be it from me to contradict. His cuisine is a rather delicate repast.
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference. Well, I see.
Just...
Excuse me!
Good.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey! Maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now... Well, you're into this too, huh? got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hootle, don't get blown away, okay?
Oh?
Is I
Hey! Sure. Well?
all right? No, really.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you...
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed. Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Lagiel were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Lagiel is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Here I come!
You're finished! Can't get out of this!
Raging
Take this!
I'm only getting started. These ones can run rings around us.
Damn it!
It's over!
Glacial Steel, here's evil.
Here I come! It's over!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Magic is there. Water, here I come.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the bubble is to me!
Here's evil.
It's over!
Resonate with the earth.
Win!
Prepare to be sealed. Can't get out of this!
All right.
Nicely done.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but... frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the Guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
button.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah. It's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans.
No choice. On your
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Rising Falcon! Blue Escape! Dragon Form!
My
Resonate with yours.
You got flyers!
I've got this! Let him march!
All yours! Win! You're mine! You're finished! This one's all mine!
In here!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right! No time to hold back!
In here! I'll be saving this one!
You're mine! I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Don't get complacent.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Why didn't the Renans take advantage of all of these...
Go no further!
Here I come! You're finished! Come and face me! Take this!
In here!
Your reflexes will not serve you well.
I'm not done!
In a bind?
Tempest Whirl!
Take this!
More where that came
You're
from!
finished!
Lightning! Tunnel!
Elusive
Severing
deity!
wind!
Rotating pile driver!
Rising Falcon!
Purge the
Prepare to be
levels!
seized.
It's over!
Actually, that sounds more appropriate.
Severing
Less
wind!
talking, more doing!
Not a chance! Blue Escape!
Light astral energy!
Can you take it?
Take this!
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
Still, it's a part of you.
It's over!
Embrace it.
You're on!
Now!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Gotta break through!
On your
Raging
knees.
Cascade! Radiant, look here!
It's over!
I'll heal you all!
Severing wind!
Sleep now. I'm
I'll
not so
take you
good at
all
airborne
on.
targets.
Dragon stop!
Glacial the world!
I'm free! Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Dance in the wind!
It's over!
Lunar correction! Now!
Totally! In
it! Impact Rock!
A comfortable win.
Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area? Yeah.
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle, this just might be paradise.
Great! That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Right, here goes!
Glacier
You're mine!
Here's the
You're finished!
Not on my watch!
Elusive deity! Dragon Swarm! Ignite!
You're
mine! It's over!
Pesky airborne
Do
scoundrel!
it! Sounds like a job for you. This one's got your name on it!
Action to action! A merry distraction.
There's still more to go. Leave the enemy's arcs to me.
No complaint here! Take this! You're finished! Art of being interrupted. What? Crush!
Here!
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Far enough!
Reload! In here.
Negative K! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
By the power of water!
Wind astral energy.
You're finished!
Do it. Art expert.
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Hoo, 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 hoo. 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 Hoo, 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 hoo.
sure you survived this.
Radiant Blood! Raging Cascade! Press! Into the wind!
Elusive all mine! We got fire!
I've got it! Let him march!
I'm ready!
Kisara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Purge Malevolence!
Too fast! 10 back. Now trip it up.
You're finished! Try harder! Not a chance!
Sleep now. More for the stockpile.
Begin!
Here I come!
Resonate with the earth!
There!
Rising Falcon!
Lightning Orb! Alright! It's showtime!
Air pressure!
Raging Cascade!
Wind!
Fresh! Into the wind! Sleep now. Seven-Eye Off-World!
Fluid Gate!
By the power of water! Do it!
Elusive deity!
Leading
pile
Cloud
driver.
Expert coming through! Raging
Take it.
Storm!
It's over.
Blow!
Negative gate!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this. Maybe something's going on in the forest. This'll be a delicious piece of cake.
It's over!
Lunar
Try
Blood
harder!
Harmony.
My turn!
Can't be by the power of
Prepare to
water.
be seen! A
Raging
new
Cascade.
melody!
Dragon
Here,
Form!
Flame of Fury.
Freeze!
Purge Malevolence. Arctic Waterfall.
In a vine?
Freeze Lancer.
Here I come!
Hear my
It's
call.
over!
Can you take it? We're ready!
Do it, Shion. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
Searing
This
Flame.
one's all mine!
Reload. Lightning. Raging Cascade.
Elusive deity!
Severing Wind!
Hitting pile driver!
Eternal
Now.
Devastation!
Ringwell. Frozen.
Hammer!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best. Go no further! Glacial Spear.
Stay calm.
Pierce evil.
I shall provide assistance.
Not in your dreams.
It's over!
Elusive
Dragon
deity!
Form!
Rotating
Careful!
pile
Severing
It
Wind!
has some kind of camouflage.
Rising Falcon!
I'll take you! This is her!
You're finished!
Pounce it!
Wind!
Benediction light. You attack without mercy.
That's my cue.
I have to shut him down! Take this!
In here. Ow! Here, let me help.
Wind!
Why aren't you human? To stop you dying?
Eternal Devastation!
All sealed.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
Raging Storm!
Regenerate!
Celestial Hammer!
Here I
Allow
come!
me to help you.
I'm all stuffed up!
Take this! It's over!
In a bind?
Mega Ray!
Take this!
Whirl!
Burn in hell!
Healing! Circle!
Now I can let loose! Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Here's a healing art. Where's the energy? Mega Ray!
Come on!
Annihilation! Water Mega Ray! Sleep now. Annihilation! I'll be saving this one. Hear my call!
You're finished!
Here, let me help.
Elusive Deity! Severing Wind! You're finished! Lunar Rondo! Mirage! Seismic Rupture! Take this!
I think I'm coming down with something great.
A sonic ability to read the room?
A malady or art cannot fix.
Rising Falcon!
Resonate with you?
Your helping me has become a pattern.
It's for the
Can't
good
get
of all
out
of
of
us.
this!
Is it? Now,
Elusive Deity! Tornado Drive! Behold! The Earth's hope! Tectonic Fission!
Radiant
Megasonic Drop! Dragon Claw! It's too much! This one's all mine!
Now it's my turn!
I'll cover you.
Elusive Deity! Leading
Will this help?
Take this! Burn in hell!
Thank you.
Take this!
Hey, that. Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Take this!
In here.
Rondo! Rising Falcon! You're mine! You're finished!
Radiant Light!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help. Dance in the wind. Where are you going? Photon blast.
Resonate with the Earth!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
I'm ready!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! We won.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
you flatter me. But my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue. That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
Guess I misread the landing.
I won't forgive you! I'll heal you all!
Take this! It can hide its own? Amazing!
Here I come! I'll grind you into dust! Captivity! You're mine! You're finished! Dragon Swarm! Not today! Here I come! Elusive deity! Hitting pile driver! Severing wind! Here I come!
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Dano? Not to a Renin, they don't.
Hitting pile driver! You're finished!
It appears the end is nigh.
Shine! Radiant light! Rising falcon! Negative
It's in the sky is mine! Searing flame! So here's the healing arc!
Take this!
I can't hold on much longer!
Deny!
Razor Cyclone!
Now or never! Take this!
Will this help?
Severing wind! You're mine!
Healing circle!
Rising falcon!
Get out of the wind!
Crush!
I'm out! Weak now!
This one's all mine!
I'll be safe! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Lightning!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regenerate! Regenerate! I owe you one!
Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't ignore your pain.
I'll try to be more careful.
What in the world?
Don't worry.
I'm all right. I'm still standing.
I'm not done!
Celestial hammer!
The enemy wields arc too.
You'll soon see about that!
You're finished!
I may have bit off more than I could chew.
Here I come!
Freeze blade confiscated!
Catapult!
Here goes!
Take this!
Reload!
It's over!
Take that! Dance in the wind!
Wind!
Sleep now! I'll be saving this one!
You're
Raging
mine!
cascade!
Dragon
Charge
Swarm!
like that can easily be...
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Purge Malevolence!
Long! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Is there a reason you're looking at...
This looks perfect. Guaranteed.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Huda lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too. Just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah. More than okay, really. It feels natural having Hootle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister. And Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hootle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hootle for a bit. Good night.